Pre-pile. Home they come. And come to Papa. You guys want to steer? Scared you, didn't it? Like a glove. And number 2. Had to bring my own steering wheel though. This one's a hydrostatic, the other one is a standard trans. This is a single, the other one's a dual. Got that custom exhaust going on. That ought to sound good. But I'm gonna go rototill the garden real quick again, and then we'll get into seeing if these guys will fire up. Hey, now that we're back at the house, you can kind of take a better look at what we got. There's the plate. Goes up here. That dipstick. Not terrible. There's not much in it either. That's a good thing. One of the worst parts of dealing with this stuff is just getting rid of the old crap that comes out of them safely. Tires dry, cracked. Let's go try throwing some air in that one, see what we get, see if it'll stay up. Comes up. They may have filled it just to get it to the back, to the front of the yard too. It's a twin. It has all the indications of having a nest in it. Got a battery in it, so it's got a core for the battery. Bolts are still on. The deck is there. Deck is rusty. But I don't see rot. I see some rot right here, a tear apart. Blades are actually fairly new. Not much wear on them. And it's a good blowout. I say we throw some air in the tire in the front, and while we're playing with it, we can kind of see what happens with that. Where's the dipstick? See what's got it in foil. Is that like mud? I'll run it with what's on it. I'm not gonna bother until we find out what we got. Exhaust looks like it's on it. Alright, we're gonna throw air in that tire and probably get a jumper pack for the battery. I aired up the tires on both tractors. This is low on oil. Sorry, wipe the stick. And this is yard sale oil. What's yard sale oil? You go to a yard sale and sometimes there is a usually like a plastic tote, and I have all the chemicals that were in the garage, and you can buy them for like $2, and it'll be like 4 cans of opened oil. It'll be power steering fluid will be this, will be that. So I would want to change the oil in this anyway, but you kind of want them to run. You just change the oil in them, you're not getting all the crap that's in the bottom of them. So I just want something in there to lubricate the engine for 10 minutes of run time and let all the stuff kind of get floated around. Use a little more. It's on the bottom of the mark. We'll leave it at that for now. Anyway, that's where yard sale oil comes in. Use that stuff up on this kind of thing where it's just going to be a little bit and flush it through. I want to pop the air cleaner off and see if we have a nest inside there before I fire it up and suck in a bunch of crap. Let's get in there. Hey, place your bets. Let's see over under. I'm going to say some. I'm going to say not packed full, but some on one side. Let's see what we get. Nah, not bad. A little bit of crap in the front. It's been cleaned. And give that a toot with the air gun. We'll put that back on. Actually, we'll leave that off. We might want to dump fuel down the center. What do you say? Give it a whirl. Let's see what we got. Didn't pull the tins off. I would suspect I have some mousiness stuff in there. One thing I don't like about this jumper pack is what you're seeing right now. The other style that stood up on its own, it was kind of taller. Much better than this. This, a great design. Shall we? And not going to give it any gas yet. Choke seems to work. Nothing. See a safety of some sort on it. There's another way to fix that. There is. And the fix is to go to the other side, put the jumper pack right on the starter, and say the heck with everything else. I don't think that starter's any good. Yeah. Starter won't turn. That just made it interesting. You gotta dig. So what I want to do is I want to get down to the top of that starter, and I may be able just to kind of put some oil around it, free it up, rock it back and forth, and get it to go. So I want to pull the top tin off anyway, because more than likely there's nest material in here. I should say that. There's a likely chance that there's nest material in there. So this is coming off, this is coming off, this is coming off, and I'll bring you back. Alright, you ready? I'm saying 90% chance it's nested up. A 100% chance. Alright. Anybody still alive? Touch it. Go ahead. Not much airflow is going to happen around that. Got the other side too. Got one. That one's hinged. I'm going to mask up Pull that sucker out of there. That's a little better. Still needs a date with the pressure washer, but better than what it was. Let's see if we can get our let's see if we can get that starter to what we got for something to definitely stuck. I'm probably going to shoot some fluid under it. And see if I can grab it something a little better, see if we can kind of rock that back and forth and get it to free up. Making a racket. I'll be able to get in there. With that. I take it off though, really doesn't kind of buy me much. Let's bump the power. I need something. I really don't want to tear it down, but if I have to, I have to. If I had a way to grab it and rock it back and forth, I'm sure I can get it to free up. Just got to figure out how to do that. There's a bunch of wise old rednecks said, if you don't move, beat it with a hammer. That might do it. You can bump it with power a little. Ha! Let's get it done. I'm going to pull the plugs out of it. Maybe we'll shoot a little bit of oil down the plugs and we'll let it spin with the plugs out of there and kind of swish everything a little around. Think that'd be a good idea? Just going to check the charge on this. It might be low. Yeah. You need to disengage. That's gonna be an issue. Well, it's not gonna start yet because there's no plugs in it, but let's turn the key on and we'll spin it. We'll also see if we got spark. What do you think? And are we good to go? It's gonna shoot crap in that direction. There it goes. Shall we? Unfortunately, we have a storm coming, so I kind of need to hurry this up a little. Let's see if we can get her to go. That's not good. Gotta fix that first now. Hold on. You don't want that crap getting sucked in. More than enough. Key's not going to work there. I gotta do it here. Let's run on the bottle for a second. fire back up. I don't think it has an idle circuit in the carburetor. As soon as it went down below a certain RPM, it starved itself. But I think it runs good. Seems to be a good motor. Yeah, carb just needs to be cleaned. Seems decent. It's running on its own fuel, whatever that is for fuel. Alright, I want to go hit it with the pressure washer, but I think maybe I want to go fire the deck up first, maybe. Get some of this crap off the seat and see if we can do that. I should be able to fire it up from behind. I don't know if the seat safety works or not, but we'll give it a shot. Sounds a little noisy. Alright. Needs a date with the pressure washer now. And it's already better. Probably about 5 pounds lighter. I just use straight water. I really don't find a need to spray them down with anything. Most of it kind of comes off. Most of the scuds comes off with the pressure washer. Just makes it much more enjoyable to work on though. Now. Yeah, it's definitely much better. I want to check the battery. See if it has anything to it. I'm probably going to throw it on a charger overnight anyway. Yeah, it does. Still going to throw a charger on it overnight. How's that? Throw it on a trickle charge. Get that all the way up. Is there a date on it? 5/17. It's a year old. Good. Alright, get that on a charger. I think we're going to let her sit overnight. I'm not quite sure if I'm going to make more video of this or not. Just haven't gotten to that point yet. So the plan is for that one, if the engine's good, I have a tractor out back, a mower out back that needs a motor. and that could go for that. Then the tires, if they're good on that, we could use those on the go-kart and then fricassee the rest of it. Yeah guys, so I think that's gonna wrap it up. Again, keeps threatening to have a storm come over. And it gets sunny out. It's real windy and cloudy again, so it's gonna hit. So I am gonna go in and put a video together for you guys, the one before this video. You've probably already seen it already by the time you see this one. Alright guys, again, thanks for watching, commenting, subscribing. I will see you later. And we'll tuck that away for this evening. It should be nice and happy in the morning, just on a low trickle charge. And someone's asking if I did any work on Krusty. I didn't film it, but I did. One thing that always was a pain in this thing is when you're driving, you cannot see, for the rare times that you're passing somebody, you cannot see on that corner to get back into that lane. I wanted to get a passenger mirror, but I wanted a passenger mirror that matches the original drive mirror. So that was a made in China mirror that used to be on Lucy that shook so bad you couldn't see anything. I tried putting foam behind it. It was good for a day. Then the next day, both mirrors looked like that. So I got some good used ones on Lucy as the last show. But this stem is the correct stem for fitting inside this. But that does not look like that. But that looks like it. And that was that. Same mirror, heated up, took a sander to it, knocked off all the chrome, heated up the end of it. This is just flat on top, and then beaded it flat and drilled it like the other one. This is the mirror off of the Cushman that was on there. Now it's got two new mirrors, but this one had the correct look for that one. Almost, I didn't tell you they're different, you wouldn't know. And it's even got a boo-boo, but it works. I'm happy with that. And Krusty's gonna get a waxing pretty soon. We go over, bring some of the shine back in it. But that is for another video. So yes, Krusty's getting some work on and past inspection. Just saying, that's kind of a fitting number for an old VW. Just saying.